Tarot. Ooh, I got too much light in the background. So I am here to do, let me move this a little better, 25 supportive tarot questions, wacky questions. And there hadn't been a tarot tag for a long time that I had seen. And so I'm really excited to see this and support a tarot. Thank you so much for this, because I think this is kind of fun. So, yeah, I just thought, oh, it's easier to go live than to upload, all that stuff. So let's get right into it, because I don't want to take too long. What is something you hate but you wish you loved? Fish. I hate fish, but it's so damn good for you. So I kind of wish I loved that. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream? Well, I can't eat ice cream now unless I make it myself, but I would say maple walnut was one of my favorite. No, actually chocolate chip. I take that back. Chocolate chip is my favorite ice cream. What celebrity chef would you most like to make your dinner? Anybody that knows keto. It wouldn't matter. As long as they can cook me a nice keto meal, I'm in. What's your favorite childhood book? Well, I can't remember the name or the title, but it's a very old book. And it was a story about a grandmother and her grandson. They were Navajo, and she was teaching him about weaving and all that stuff. So I think it's still around somewhere. But I'd have to look it up to tell you exactly. But that's the one that sticks out in my memory. I remember reading it over and over again. I just loved that book. I loved the story. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'm a night owl, but I would rather be a morning person if I could be. But my body says I'm a night owl. If everything in your house has to be just one color, what color would you choose? A nice yellowish color. Like yellow ochre. I love that color. What is your favorite day of the week? Well, any day. Saturday. Hi, Angel Moon. Saturday, I guess, because it's the weekend and NASCAR's on. I'm a closet NASCAR fan. Let's see. I don't have my cards with me right now, but I will come on sometimes and do reading. I'm doing the 25 wacky questions. Okay, where was I? If everything in your house would be one color, what would you go? Can you whistle? Oh, I used to be able to. I won't try that now. My mouth is too dry. If you had to choose one cartoon character to be your best friend, what would you do? Who would you choose? Bullwinkle. Anybody remember Bullwinkle? Bullwinkle. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts, and would you ever go ghost hunting? Yes, I believe in ghosts, and yes, I would go ghost hunting. And the psychic fairs that I do are with a ghost hunter. So definitely. Which of the 7 dwarfs is most like you? Grumpy, happy, sleepy, bashful, dopey, sneezy, dark. Gee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. That's a toss-up. It depends on the day, really. Probably dopey. Because I can be so... I drop everything. Yeah, I have problems holding on to stuff lately. What is one of your favorite smells? Lavender. Would you rather be able to copy and paste in real life or undo in real life? Cancel, clear, undo. Especially when you have a thought that you don't want to become conscious. What's the best type of cheese? Any. Raw cheese. Feta. If you had a warning label, what would you say? One word warning label? Caution. Caution. Approach with cautions. that's about all, I think. What's one food you could never bring yourself to eat? Fish. Back to number one, right? If you're 5 year, fish or liver or tripe. You guys know what tripe is? It's a calf's stomach. Ew. My dad loved it. Ugh. If your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body, what would your 5-old self do first? Run. Run away quickly as possible. But then this body wouldn't be able to run, so I guess she'd have to say, what the hell just happened? I mean, really. Okay. If you could shop for free at one store, what would you choose? Michael's, any craft store. Yeah, that would be great. If you had a bottomless budget to build a fort, what would yours look like? A fort. Oh, wow. A bunch of tiny houses, a tiny house village. Does that work? Okay. Either that or a Victorian castle, a Victorian castle, or a Victorian house castle, something like that. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? I can't eat bread anymore. But when I was growing up, it would have to been fluffernutter, peanut butter and fluff. But that grosses me out thinking about all that sugar now. Ugh. Okay, what is your favorite type of clothing? I have to go with Dead Cheeky on this one. Kind of like bohemian. I mean, anything comfortable, but if I really had a style where I could really, really dress like I want, it would be very bohemian. That's the artist in me. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza? In other words, I can't have pineapple. It has too much sugar content. On pizza, I think I tried it once and it's just, all I can think of all that sweetness, like way too sweet. But if you like pineapple on your pizza, go for it. I think it would go with ham though, but then for me it would be too much. Do you sing in the shower? No, not really. Not really. And later I will put the link below to Supportive Tarot. And the last question. How come I always do these so quickly? Oh. Do I sing in the shower? Did I answer that? I love to sing. But I have an issue with singing. I want to sing again. I used to sing in chorus. I took singing lessons. But ever since I don't understand it. It don't make any sense to me. But 8 years ago, after my father died, 8 years ago my father died, I sang Amazing Grace at his funeral. Ever since then, I can't sing. I tried, I try to sing, but it's like I get all, it must be, I know it has to do with my dad and singing because there were some issues there, and then we both took singing lessons at the same time. We were in chorus together, and probably it has to do with that, I'm sure. But I really want to get past it. Have you ever caught something on fire while you were cooking? Who hasn't? The funniest thing that happened to me recently, in spring, is I was cooking in the oven, and I see this little flame and spark in the oven, and when you open the door and you look in, you're like, something's not right. What the hell's going on? And then you shut the door. And then you open the door again, and you're like, why is there flame and sparks coming out of that? Then you realize you got to shut the oven off because it's the power, because the element had broken. It burned out, And I'm like, yeah, so who hasn't? Happens on occasion, not often, but it does happen. If you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be? Probably a unicorn. Although that might be quite dangerous, but they're quite magical, so that part would be fun, and you could ride a unicorn. I don't think they mind being ridden. Maybe they do. Yeah, so that's it, and I wanted to, Dead Tiki, I loved your answer. Men, they are a good man, a very mythical creature to find. Very hard. They're out there, but they're very hard to find. If you find one, let me know. I'd like to know if anybody has found that perfect man, mythical creature. Okay, so that's it, and I'll be back. I do want to get I think it was. I do want to get back and get into regular lives and doing readings live, because that's what I enjoy, doing some quick readings live. Don't have any cards with me right now. I'm going to get things set up where it's easy for me to do live. So I'll be going live more often, and I just set for a tripod, a fancy one. I'm using my little card tripod, which works perfectly. So I guess that's it for now. And over and out, and I will catch you guys soon. And when I get a chance, I'll put the link below to Supportive Tarot's live feed and the questions. I'll add them in. Bye for now.